Hi guys, and welcome to the Waning Show. I'm with my fellow host Ian, and I'm Hunter Wilson.
Hello, guys. I'm Ian Marchand.
That's
the
Ian
other
Marchand.
host.
You're so sexy.
Thank you.
Yeah. Just to break the illusion because it's funny. We're recording this right after the first episode. We did a whole wardrobe change and fixed our hair a little bit. I brushed it.
I brushed mine too.
Yeah. I just want to be honest about that. I feel like
It's funny.
It's funny.
God, this is like not even 15 minutes.
Yeah. You got to think is that we're working. We're doing this summer feature, right? And we're going to be working a hard 12-hour days for good 5 out of the 7 weeks. This is probably going to be our only off day for a hot minute. And
Or another at least 4 days.
Yeah, and we're not going to want to record this after set.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not.
Because we're going to be tired and not want to work. And it'll probably be late. So now is an opportune time, and we're gonna to double up, and we've come up with ideas and topics to talk about.
Yeah, our goals are gonna be like shooting these on our off days.
Yeah,
So we're gonna get at least 2 of them. So.
Yeah. I don't know if we have an upload schedule yet, because I feel like 2 a week would be nice for getting started. But also
1 a week, but it's an hour.
But we're not going to be with each other for what's it called? For like a good month and a half. And we're not we're gonna, unless we Discord call it, which I'm not prone on doing.
I low key like that we have.
Yeah, because talking on the phone is a lot different than talking in person. Because I can look at you and be like, when are you going to say something? We can read each other's thoughts just by looking at each other.
Mesmerized by you.
Can you read what I'm going to say?
You want me?
No. Yeah, you got it wrong.
What were you going to say?
I don't know.
So you didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't even know.
I was fucking with you.
He didn't even know it.
I don't even know. Anyways, let's jump right into the podcast. That's what Keemstar says.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Keemstar?
Yes, of course I know Keemstar.
Okay. I'm just making sure. You're my chronically offline grandpa, you know.
I'm not chronically off. Well, I'm not, I just don't like being online that much.
Yeah, I was like, what do I say? Are you sure? Are you sure? Do you not know what that is?
Where does it come from?
It's Invincible.
Yeah, I haven't watched Invincible. I need to. There's a lot of things I need to do. The thing is that I can't just take so much time and just sit there.
Yeah.
Look at something or watch something or indulge in something.
You said we were talking about the Mandalorian. I feel like, okay, so we're both Star Wars fans, right?
Yes.
I've been going through a huge Star Wars phase right now because Revenge of the Sith came out in theaters.
Andor season 2.
And we saw that together. I haven't been watching Andor, but everyone's talking about it, so it's more Star Wars out there. And then Battlefront 2 is getting a lot of love, and I loved Battlefront 2 when it came out. And I've been rewatching Clone Wars because of it, right? Which has been huge. And I don't know. I feel like The Mandalorian is required viewing.
Okay.
For if you're gonna claim to
myself?
love Star Wars.
Can I explain myself, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So The Mandalorian was the catalyst of Disney Plus. It was the thing. You got Disney Plus because you wanted to watch The Mandalorian.
No, that's not
Most.
It's not entirely true. I pirated it.
Well, I got Disney Plus, and it came out in 2020 during that whole thing. And
Late
the thing is,
2019.
was it 2018?
Late 2019.
Late 2019? Yes, you're right.
That's when The Mandalorian. I think Mandalorian launched
it came
with
on
Disney
December.
Plus.
It
Yeah.
came in December. Came on December. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, so I watched the first episode of The Mandalorian. I thought it was good, and the thing is I just never went back to it. I don't know why. And the thing is, this is not the first time with a show that I've done this. I one time watched Attack on Titan, and I got a whole season into it.
Whole season?
No, not even a whole season. It got I don't know how many episodes were in the first season, but I got over halfway. And I ended off on a cliffhanger episode. And I was intrigued. I've not watched it in probably 3 years, 4 years.
That's fair because there's like two animes that I was trying to get through, right? Delicious in Dungeon and JJK. And I only got like 10 episodes into JJK, and I just kind of figured it wasn't for me, right? Like everyone loves it.
Yeah.
Well, especially a lot of the closest people in my life.
Yeah.
Right. They really like the show, and I didn't really see it. And then I love Delicious in Dungeon, and I ended off right at a really important story beat, and I haven't touched it since.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
it that's fair, but the difference is it's Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's
it is
like,
Star Wars.
Like
and
like Delicious in Dungeon, it's like you watch that and you like I don't. It's different. Like what? Because you follow the IP, yeah, and not more like. I don't know how to explain this, but like, it's like with Marvel. Like you keep up with the shows.
Yeah.
Right.
You keep up with the shows. The movie. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The overall.
It's more about keeping up.
Yeah.
Than like watching this for the first time.
And I'm not gonna lie, that's like. It just became hard to keep up with everything. And the thing is that, like, I don't even know what my priorities were. Like, I was maybe a freshman in high school? I don't remember. But, like...
I know Mando Season 1 came out middle of our what would have been our 8th grade year.
Yeah. It's coming to, like, the quarantine era.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but, like, I don't even know. Like, I just... Like, for example, on Marvel. After Endgame... I could count on 3 fingers probably the Marvel projects that I've watched since Endgame.
Really?
And I've watched every single Marvel project leading up to Endgame.
You fell off that hard?
Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't watch WandaVision. I didn't watch Loki.
You didn't watch... Okay, no, we're on some tweak shit, bro.
Yo, like, I didn't watch WandaVision.
WandaVision...
I didn't watch Loki.
WandaVision, Loki are probably like the two...
Yeah, I know they're peak.
The peak.
I know they're
so
peak.
good.
I didn't watch She-Hulk, or who the fuck wants to watch that, honestly?
Oh, okay, Joe.
She-Hulk good?
She-Hulk hate is
I didn't watch
unwarranted.
What visit Miss Marvel?
Miss Marvel's like mid.
I didn't watch Miss Marvel. Like I don't know. I just felt overwhelmed for some reason. I just didn't want to. I just didn't.
Really?
I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch WandaVision," and then just other things got in the way, and I never.
I guess prioritizing a whole show on a weekly basis is a lot different than going out and just seeing a Marvel movie.
Yeah, if The Mandalorian was a movie, I would have already watched it by now.
That's fair.
That's
so
the thing.
Is it more of a show thing?
I think it's more of a show thing because I can't.
Have you watched any of the shows?
I've watched The Acolyte. I've watched the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Oh, Marvel shows?
Yeah.
God, have I watched any of the Marvel shows? I started the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I never finished it.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not a big fan
of. What else? That was one of the first ones. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier was one of the first ones. Too.
I think that was the second one.
I think it was the second one. It was the second one.
Right in between WandaVision and Loki. I'm a huge.
I don't remember why I never got into WandaVision. I don't know why. Like I don't remember.
I'm gonna fix you. When this next semester comes out or our next free day.
Yeah.
I know what we're doing because.
And the thing is, I want to start watching The Mandalorian.
For this. I can't.
I want to go. If I want to watch one thing, I want to watch The Mandalorian. It's because I watched one episode of it, and I don't know why. I don't remember why I didn't keep up with it. Because the thing is, Mandalorian came out almost 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
Like I don't remember why I never kept up with it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if it was a movie, I would watch it.
Like season 2 hype never picked up for you. Like, cause
but the thing is that like that even pushed me away more.
Really.
It being developed and like having more things just pushed me away from all of it even more because of like one thing's coming out and the next thing's coming out and the next thing's coming out and I just was like I can't handle all this. I just stepped away from everything, Marvel and Star Wars.
That's such a weird perspective.
I don't know how I got into that mindset.
I work completely differently because like this more or less is my life. Like my whole YouTube feed is generally like whatever game I'm interested in like at the moment, like Apex or Marvel Rivals, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like a consistency of like Marvel, but most of it is like video essays and talk like comic book video essays where they talk about these movies or
I got some of that too.
Yeah, and so like
I know so much Star Wars lore.
but it's different because like
Mm-hmm.
learning Star Wars lore is different than like
Watching and doing things.
what's the like I keep up like I watch reviews on the movies and I can't
Mm-hmm.
and I like learning perspective and quite critical ideas
I
of
did
how
that with
these movies
I did with
are.
the Acolyte.
Yeah,
Man, I only did it for the Acolyte because I think Acolyte is insanely overhated.
it is. It
It's
is.
so overrated. Like,
We
I
can
don't
talk. We can
care
talk about
if
that.
these people agree with me, honestly. There were people giving 1 stars on the episodes before they even came out. How can you call yourself a fan doing that?
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, I don't get that. I don't get that. Like, I watched The Acolyte. I think it's just because it was a time period I was interested in. Because I'm like, it's before episode 1. And I'm like, I really want to know about that. I watched Obi-Wan because, it had Vader and it was about, like before episode 4 and things
You
like that.
sound
So
like
it's
such a casual fan.
really,
You're like, yeah, it's Vader and Obi-Wan.
really. Well, no,
Just,
but it wasn't even that. It's that it took place during that time period. And plus, who the fuck doesn't want to see Darth Vader in his prime?
That's true.
Like, exactly.
Shit's peak.
Exactly. I watched, in terms of Star Wars shows, I think those are like the only 2 I've watched.
That's fucked.
I'm being so,
So,
I'm being so real. Like, I don't think
let's
I've
think
watched
about it.
any
We
others.
got Mando season 1. I think season 2 came out, right? And then Book of Boba Fett,
Didn't watch that.
and then Andor season 1, and then The Bad Batch has been running in the background too.
Yeah.
Um,
Bad Batch came out a bit after season 7 of Clone Wars? No.
yeah,
Yes,
like a year,
yeah.
like a year after. I think it came out. No, it came out 2022 because it was premiering around. No, actually, I don't know. I have no clue. I'm a big ol' liar. My point earlier was that like it's so different for me because I'm a very big fan of keeping up with this stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's my life,
Mhm.
and I don't know, hearing the perspective of other people where it's like it's too much to keep up with, right? And like it's overwhelming and like you're just not interested. Like I've never
I don't think I'm
understood
not
that.
interested. I just feel overwhelmed by it. Especially once more and more things come
But
out.
some-
When more
some
and more things
people-
come out, it's so hard for me
But
to get
if
into
you're-
something.
If you're not interested, then it feels overwhelming, if that makes sense. Because like if you're in the know, it's easier to stay like. Because I mean, a project every like 2 months is generally how it worked, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like
I just feel
that's
like I was doing other things that I literally couldn't put the time to like sit down and watch things, you know?
really,
Because all right, I'm a filmmaker, but I didn't come from that. I didn't know I was going to be that. I'm not a film buff or or what's the other fucking term? The cinephile?
Cinephile?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a cinephile or a film buff or anything like that.
our great friend Matt.
Yeah,
Apple.
like I'm not. It's not me. I can't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not big into keeping up with like just normal movies.
Yeah, but still, like I feel I can't even do that with like series or shows. Like I can care so much about, like I care a lot about Star Wars and everything like that. I mean, I watch like a bunch of lore videos all the time about Star Wars. Like
Yeah.
almost every single day, I watch stuff about
That's how I
Star
used
Wars
to be.
lore. Huh?
I said that's how I used to be.
Yeah, like I watch comic books about comic books and everything like that. Like I could tell you so much about things like that. Me and you have had conversations with other people. Like we're just talking about lore, and I
Yeah, those
bring
are-
up shit that y'all like never heard of.
Yeah,
Like
like an old Sith Lord. I'm
like Darth
cool.
Tenebrous and Darth Vectimus, and I'm like I can tell you all about that
Yeah.
shit. You
But
know?
you can't tell me the plot in the Mandalorian.
No, I can't tell you the plot of Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's insane to me. That's insane.
But I don't know how I got like that. I don't know. And I do want to change it. I'm not gonna lie. You were the person that made me want to change it before you even told me about it. Because I'm like, why can't I be like this? And I'm like, why can't I want to sit? I want to know all these things that you know. Like I want to see all these things that you know. But why can't I do it?
Yeah.
And I'm like, why can't I put myself and sit down? But also, I feel like I'm in a point in my life where I feel like I should be doing better things with my time than sitting down and watching shows.
That's true.
Like,
But you gotta sometimes you just gotta sit down and enjoy a good show. You
yeah,
know?
but I haven't enjoyed a show since I was a senior in high school.
Damn.
Maybe.
What's the last show?
I
you
think
watched?
I told you the last
Besides-
show that I watched.
Besides
I think it was
Clone
The
Wars, we'll get
Acolyte,
into
actually.
that.
I think it was The Acolyte.
Really?
I think it was The Acolyte was the
Acolyte
last
was-
show I ever watched.
Acolyte was hot like a year ago.
I think I told you BoJack originally,
Yeah.
but Acolyte came out after that.
Damn.
But Acolyte was a week basis, you know, like I would. And the thing is, it even took me like I sometimes fell behind an episode or two on the Acolyte. But why did I watch it? When did it come out? Did it come out during winter break?
No, it came out last summer.
That's probably why I did it, because it was during the summer and I was
Yeah.
like, had nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do.
But
But you also had nothing else to do. May, like, you came home.
yeah, but I'm not gonna lie. During that time is what made me realize I want to watch Mando, because I started getting all the Mandalorian clips and shit. And I was like, shit actually looks so fucking cool.
It is.
And then I'm like, I don't know if you even hear me. Like you know how I've been saying, this is the way. This is the way around the
This is the
like
way. This is the
all-
way.
like every fucking day.
Yeah.
I
think that's what brought it up.
It's like, this is the way.
I think you
This
said
is
that.
the way. Because I've been getting the clip, and the thing is, it's cool, and I like it, and I enjoy it. But just the act of getting up and like sitting down and putting
Yeah.
it on
That's fair.
is I don't know. I can't get myself to do stuff like that. I can't. Like, it's so hard. It's so hard for me to get up and do it. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I don't know why.
Yeah. I'm gonna fix you. We'll watch The Mandalorian because I want
to watch it. That's
I'm
the one
pining
thing.
for a
If I want to
rewatch.
watch one thing, I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, and then MCU. We'll get into MCU. We'll
That
probably
looks
get
so.
to others.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't. Because then you got to get in what the fucking TFA or whatever TVA.
The TVA.
Don't even get me started.
It's
I don't
okay.
want to. I don't give a shit about
No,
time
it's
travel,
okay.
dude.
No, you will
It
care.
sounds so overwhelming. Like, I do not want to touch it. That's why I'm saying.
It's one project at a time.
Once they introduce the multiverse, dude, that's why I didn't want to touch it.
Really.
No,
It's
I'm being
not-
so real.
It's not as overwhelming or complicated because
The only thing I've ever
One-
seen with the TVA was Deadpool. That's the only thing I ever saw with the TVA.
it's only in Loki. That's the only show it's in.
Really?
Yeah, and Deadpool is like it's kind of not even like the focus.
It's not the well, kinda. They
Yeah.
had to find the other Wolverine and shit.
True, but it takes it back. TVA is definitely like the focus of Loki, and Loki is so good. It's so good, and oh man,
I know.
You'll understand.
so much.
Because I think my take on the MCU is that it's always been mid. It's always been kind of a little bit to keep up with, and
But it was easier to keep up when there was only movies. Because I put myself in every time it came out, I was in the theater.
Yeah.
Every time anything came out, I was always in the theater. Always on premiere.
But
Always the first weekend.
Also, it's like you don't the shows aren't required viewing, and you're just like still not keeping up with the movies. And movies, again, like I think the MCU's always been kind of meh. Like let's think of the first phase of MCU, right? Iron Man, good movie. Iron Man 2,
America.
great movie. Thor sucks.
Thor sucks.
It's
Oh
doo-doo
my
Thor.
god. And
Captain
Thor the Dark
America-
World sucks too.
Thor, Captain America, the first Avenger,
Pretty good.
mid at best. It's like it's all right.
Winter Soldier, way better.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. We're not
Okay.
there yet. Right. Phase 2, Iron Man 3, it's all right. Like
Yeah, it's alright.
right. Thor Dark World. I personally I don't think it's that bad. But
I don't think it's that bad. I
but
think Thor 1 is
I can
way
see
worse.
I can see from like a objective standpoint, like yeah, it's not great,
Mhm.
right? And then Winter Soldier, top tier.
Top tier.
Age of Ultron, it's
Pretty
pretty
good.
mixed. It's mixed, I'd say, because there are a lot of things that are good, but there's also like a lot of cracks that form. Because like a good chunk of the movie was just trying to set up Phase 3, and I think it kind of lost some of its focus. If that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I guess.
Ant-Man, no one likes Ant-Man, but I love.
I actually like Ant-Man too. I
But
like
for
Ant-Man.
some reason, everyone doesn't like
I like
the
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
I did
franchise.
not see Ant-Man and the Wasp or Quantumania.
Really?
No, I didn't see Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Well,
That happened after.
Quantumania is fair, but you didn't see it.
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
But
No.
you said.
Well, yes, I did. No,
Okay.
did I? I don't remember.
With Ghost and.
Yes, I did. Yes, I
Okay,
did. Yes, I
okay.
did. I did see
Because
it. Yes, that one had
I was
Ghost.
about to say
Yes,
you're
I
on some
remember
crack
Ghost.
shit
I
because that
remember
came out right after Infinity War.
Yeah,
If you didn't
yeah.
see,
I
if
did
you
see
didn't see
Ant-Man and
the
the Wasp.
leading or the following movie after Infinity War,
Yes, I did.
it's like
I did
that's,
see Ant-Man
that's
and the Wasp.
insane.
Because isn't it in it came out right after Infinity War, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because isn't it that the movie where don't they get snapped away in that movie? Yeah.
Very like post credit scene.
Yeah, post credit Hope
I think.
and Pym. Is it Pym? Is it Hank Pym?
Hank Pym.
Is it Hank Pym?
Hank Pym, Janet
Janet
Van
Hope.
Dyne, Hope.
They get snapped off in the end, right?
And leave
Yeah,
Ant-Man.
okay, I have seen it. I just confused. I mixed that with first Ant-Man.
I've
mixed that with the first Ant-Man.
Yeah, I think the first Ant-Man's really.
I thought it was pretty good. I was really intrigued.
I think Edgar Wright did Baby Driver, right? Was it him?
Yeah.
Did Edgar Wright? Because
No.
it was someone. Edgar Wright did do Baby Driver.
Yeah, he did. He did do Baby Driver. Baby Driver.
And he was supposed to direct the first Ant-Man, and then I think Peyton Reed took over. And I really wish we got to see Edgar Wright's version of Ant-Man because I'm not very familiar. I watched Baby Driver because we talked about it in our first semester of film class.
I did watch Baby Driver too.
Yeah, and I was like, hey, this is a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a lot for me to watch a movie that isn't an IP movie.
Yeah.
Because, that's just how I am.
Yeah.
And so let's keep going.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then Phase 3. Phase 3 was like peak, right?
Yeah.
And that's, I think that
taints
taints the view of the MCU a bit because Phase 3 was so solid. Because we started off with Civil War. Civil War's goated.
Yeah, Civil War's great. Civil War's great, man.
A little plot's a little more convoluted than it needs to be, but overall,
I mean the overall plot. I mean it's easy to understand.
I mean, but like, it didn't need Zemo in it.
Yeah, I mean,
like he was pulling the strings, but like it didn't need it. It didn't need it.
Yeah, I guess the conflict with like the Sokovia Accords is like not
like that's
like it's more self-explanatory.
I feel like that's more driving factor than
yeah.
And then what came after? I think it was
was it
Doctor Strange. I'm pretty
Doctor
sure.
Strange, and then I think it was Thor Ragnarok.
No, you're skipping.
Am I skipping?
Yeah. So Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians Volume 2. We didn't talk about Guardians.
Guardians
is also
I forgot about Guardians.
Yeah. Guardians is goated. Volume number
good.
1.
I
forgot they came out in Phase 2. It's
yeah. I forgot about. I watched. Yeah,
it's because they came out same year as Winter Soldier, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when they started doing 2 movies per year.
Really?
Yeah, because Avengers was 2012, Iron Man 2013, Thor
2013 also Thor.
Okay, then after Avengers they started doing 2. Yeah. So
I think Thor: The Dark World is 2013.
Yeah.
I think
Thor
Thor 1 is 2011.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Or okay, it was inconsistent then. It was inconsistent.
Yeah.
Because yeah. And so what was that about? Oh yeah, so we forgot Guardians Volume 2.
Guardians.
Right? And then
I did watch Guardians Volume 2.
Volume 2, I think Spider-Man came out that year.
Homecoming?
Yeah, Homecoming. Yeah, Homecoming came out
2017.
Yeah, we're in 2017 right now. Yeah, so Guardians 2, Homecoming, then Ragnarok, and then Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther came right after Ragnarok.
Black Panther. And my very controversial take, that isn't so controversial because I've heard a few people who agree with me, but Black Panther is not a good movie. It's so boring, and I don't. I like, T'Challa, right? And like, Civil War has so much sauce, and he kind of just loses it all. Like he's, like if you really think about, like bro is just coasting through Wakanda for like the most of the movie until like the plot happens, and then he has to actually like do stuff.
In Civil War?
No, in Panther.
Oh, in Black Panther?
Yeah. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, actually, I just noticed that because first, yeah, he's just like doing shit around. He's hanging out with his like ex girlfriend
Yeah,
or
and
whatever
like
the hell.
I just have a hard time caring as much as
I don't think it was bad. I think Ragnarok is probably to me, it's top tier. I love Ragnarok.
yeah, Ragnarok is
I think
I think it put it in my top 4.
really, I
I
think
need to
Ragnarok is definitely the
redo-
best out of the phase.
I need to redo my list. I did an MCU ranking list, and we're gonna make you update it when I force you to watch everything.
Fuck.
And you have
Well,
to.
I'm gonna live with you.
Yeah.
So
And you just sit down and I'm gonna be like,
fuck.
Ian, Ian, come watch WandaVision with me, please.
Okay, I'll watch Division, but I ain't trying to waste my time with like dog shit.
Well,
Like if I know something is
don't-
dog shit, it's gonna be so bad
It's
for me to
okay.
watch.
I don't. We won't watch dog shit because I haven't watched dog shit. There's only 2 MCU projects I haven't watched.
Really?
Yeah, that is Secret Invasion, and
I fucking forgot about Secret Invasion. I forgot that shit even existed.
exactly I forget about it. And then Eternals, and I didn't watch Eternals.
I have not watched Eternals either.
And
I don't even.
I hear mixed things. Some people like it. Most people don't.
Most
like
people
it.
don't like
Most
Eternals.
people don't. That's why they fucking forgot about them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So post Endgame, what have you watched?
Post Endgame. Okay, the first thing that came out after Endgame was what? WandaVision?
No, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. I did watch Spider-Man. I've watched all the
I
Spider-Man.
think Far From Home doesn't really count as like post Endgame because it's technically just like a little follow up. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's still in Phase 3.
Yeah.
So
I did watch. I've watched
Phase 4 of the MCU,
Yeah. I've watched all Spider-Man movies, so I did watch Spider-Man.
and so that means No Way Home too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Way Home, Far From Home. Yeah, I've watched all of them.
Is that it?
Huh?
Is there any more?
That I've watched. Post.
Yeah.
I told you I kind of watched a little bit of Captain Winter Soldier, not Captain Winter Soldier. Fuck.
Falcon
Falcon and Winter Soldier. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes. Like three. I got.
That's like halfway.
Yeah, I got pretty far into it. I don't remember why I stopped. I just think I was intrigued.
Yeah. It's kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a little boring. What else came out after? Are there any films that came out afterwards? Like what were the first films that came out?
First film I think to come out. Oh God.
Wasn't it?
I think it's
Spider-Man?
Black Widow. Well, Spider-Man.
I did watch Black Widow. I watched Black Widow.
You watched Black Widow?
Yeah, it was.
Really?
It was. I mean, I honestly don't remember how good it was.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, the movie's a blur in my brain.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. I watched it though. I remember sitting down and watching it.
It's been a hot minute.
God,
I
watched
ranked
Black
it.
Widow so long ago.
I ranked it second worst on my list.
Really?
Yeah, because I like again like I generally don't really remember anything from.
I don't remember anything from Black Widow.
Yeah.
God, I don't remember anything. It's like a fucking blur.
Yeah. Let's see. Shang-Chi came out right
I
after
watched
that.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
I ain't gonna lie. I had mixed feelings on Shang-Chi, man.
Really?
I think the acting is terrible.
The acting.
I think the acting is horrible.
Really.
It's
I don't.
horrible. It's
I don't really.
horrible.
From who though?
From all of them.
All of them.
Almost all of them. Fucking Sean himself, his best friend, what's her name? I forgot her name.
Her, I think her name's Katie in the movie.
Katie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
He's I can't believe anything he's saying.
Really.
Ever.
Really.
I can't. You need to rewatch it.
I did. I rewatched it like a little under a year ago.
You need to rewatch it again. Because the thing
We'll
is,
get to it.
I held Shang-Chi up to such a high ass ranking too. That's why I rewatched it. Because I'm like, Shang-Chi is so good. I want to watch something like that, right?
Yeah.
I want to watch Shang-Chi.
I don't think
And
Shang-Chi is really good. I think there's a lot of like visually when I think about it, like it's not.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie,
kind of
either.
ugly. It's kind of ugly.
The CGI also.
The CGI is also
Shaky.
like it's not the worst, but it's
But
definitely
it's
like,
definitely shaky. And the thing is that when I watched Shang-Chi, because I originally watched Shang-Chi in theaters, and the thing is, I went back to watch it, and I was like, this is not as good as I remember it to be and everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's because I'm a filmmaker now
I definitely.
or whatever. I mean, there were some good things about it.
I agree. It's not as
But
good.
I just didn't like the acting. Like, I was watching Sean and shit, and I'm like,
But
John, what are
Simu
you
Liu is a
doing?
good actor.
I know.
Have you watched? You probably haven't. There's a show on Netflix called Kim's Convenience,
I've never heard of that.
and
before.
it stars him. It's like it's a sitcom.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying. Like he
and
felt too unserious for everything.
maybe
If that makes any sense. I couldn't. I mean, I thought the person who played like his aunt was good. His dad
When
was
Wu?
or the Mandalor not more the Mandalorian,
Mandarin.
the Mandarin,
Mandarin, yeah.
the Mandarin. He was pretty good. I just Sean himself was just
Really.
not
We'll
giving it.
we'll rewatch it eventually.
Yeah,
Or
and
I
then,
will.
And then
And
I want you to see
come back. Aquafina's all right.
what the fuck is.
She's
Oh.
Katie. She's
Oh
Katie.
yeah.
She was she was she was the fucking pelican, the seagull from the Little Mermaid live action remake.
I did not watch that shit.
Yeah,
bro.
no one has. But there's a song called there's a song in it that I love to make fun of called the Scuttlebutt, and it's her trying to sound worse, and she's rapping, and it is atrocious. You know what? We're gonna play it right now. It's so bad.
That's terrible.
It's so bad.
Couldn't play it for the podcast
Yeah.
because one, it won't pick up on the mics. Two, copyright.
And so
That was atrocious.
yeah, the scuttlebutt's beautiful, but it's so atrocious. That's why Aquafina isn't that bad, but it got tiring because she was in everything for a while after Shang-Chi. Because I think she was in. No, hold on. Was Aquafina in Raya and the Last Dragon? Let's find out. Oh, I went to the wiki. It's gonna be hard to find it now. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Where is the cast? Where's the cast? Oh yeah, Aquafina was in Raya and the Last Dragon. Then she was in Soul, I think.
She in Soul. I never
Yeah.
watched Soul.
Soul was good.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't watch
liked it. Then Shang-Chi, obviously, Little Mermaid live action remake. That came out a little after that era, though. My point is that, yeah. And then after Shang-Chi was in Turtles, and
The Turtles?
he
I thought you said the Turtles, and I'm like, I thought Shang-Chi was the Turtles, and I'm like,
no,
are you talking about the fucking Ninja Turtles
no,
right now?
Shang-Chi was the Turtles, bro.
I did not watch the Turtles.
Yeah, I don't
watch
think
the
anyone
Turtles.
has.
My parents actually went to watch Eternals.
Really?
Yeah, my mom and my uncle went to go watch Eternals,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "That was amazing." Keep in mind, they don't watch the MCU.
Yeah. I feel like detached. Maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. I haven't watched it though. I haven't watched it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I can't talk about Eternals. I've never watched it. I don't know anyone's fucking name.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about. The
I know
Eternals.
some things because I'm a huge nerd. So, but that's and
All I know is that they were like in hiding during the Thanos shit
yeah.
for some reason, and they apparently had a good reason to do it. I don't know what it was.
I think their thing was just not going into human affairs. But I don't know.
Whatever. They think they're good as fuck for something.
I feel like they just kind of had to explain why they weren't in Endgame.
Yeah, they did, because I'm like, if you guys are so powerful, where the
like,
fuck are
in
you
the
guys
trailers,
defeat the
it
most
sounded-
powerful person?
It sounded really contrived, you know. It's
Yeah.
like, and then No Way Home. You
Did
watched
watch
that, right? And then what? That would have been 2022. So Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
Then that's where we fall. That's where we fall, guys.
Do you not like Multiverse of Madness?
I've never watched it.
You never watched it.
Never watched it.
What?
Nope. Did not watch it.
What have you heard about it? What do you have
Wanda's
do you have
in
an
it.
opinion?
I heard it's pretty good.
I love Multiverse. I think
it's pretty good.
the only thing holding it back is the CGI for me. Like it's a very, not that it's bad, but it's a very CGI heavy film. So it gets tiring, if that makes sense. Does that
Mhm.
make sense? But I love it because Sam Raimi is a very good director, and he's a horror film director. So he puts actual sauce into his shots,
Yeah.
right? And it's a beautiful thing to see. And
I mean, I've heard good things about it. I mean, I did really like the first Doctor
but
Strange.
why are you saying we've fallen off?
Because that's where I stopped watching.
So you stopped watching?
I
So
didn't watch.
So
Multiverse.
post 2022 is like
Is like what came out after that? I don't think I've watched it.
you don't know.
I don't even know. I couldn't tell.
You couldn't name what came out after Doctor Strange. Really?
After Doctor Strange.
Yeah. We're not even covering the shows yet. Just
after movies.
Yes, we're just doing movies.
Guardians 3.
Nope. Damn, your timeline's fucked. Okay, so
Yeah.
after Doctor Strange.
After Doctor Strange.
Thor: Love and Thunder came out.
Oh, I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, obviously. And then after that, Wakanda Forever.
Didn't see that either.
Yeah, and then after that, Ant-Man Quantumania.
Didn't see that either.
Yeah, and then after that, Volume 3 of Guardians. Did you watch Guardians Volume 3?
No, I watched only. I
No?
told you I did not watch Volume 3 either.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Oh my god. Wow.
Were the Guardians in Thor: Love and Thunder?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
I know somehow Jane Foster is fucking there.
She's the main character.
And yeah, she's the main character and she has Mjolnir. I think Mjolnir's to cure cancer or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck that happened.
It's magical Thor powers, bro.
It's like, did she just fucking grab Mjolnir and said, Mjolnir healed me?
Not really.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll watch it one day. One day.
See, that's what I'm saying.
get
That's
to
why I fell off. Like,
See,
I don't know what I was doing.
when I haven't watched Love and Thunder since it came out. That's like a lot of these.
Luckily, I got Disney Plus.
Yeah.
So I can watch.
Luckily, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Fuck. I don't know. There's a good chunk of these I haven't watched since they came out, so my opinion's a little skewed. But I enjoyed Love and Thunder when I watched it in theaters.
I've heard two perspectives on it.
Only thing people say about it is that they don't like it. But
People say it's really dumb. That it's too dumb.
yeah, but I only watched it in theaters. I only have what I've first thought of it when I saw it, and I was entertained. I liked it. To me, it was the same sauce that Ragnarok had. But,
Really?
But
Ragnarok has
that's
so much sauce.
But in hindsight, I'm like, what chronic crack was I on? But when you were first watching it, it's
because I feel like if you go to somebody else, if you compared Ragnarok,
if I went to someone random, I'm like, for Love and Thunder, it's as good as Ragnarok. They'd punch me in the face. Call me an idiot.
But I don't know what even happened. I know Thor has some weird costumes and shit.
Yeah.
And his weird gold costume.
Yeah. I think it's an MCU problem. It's just giving people costumes just out of nowhere.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's an MCU
Yeah.
director problem, production designer problem, producer problem.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige problem.
Kevin Feige problem. Yeah. Probably not Kevin Feige.
Well, he's a producer.
Well, yeah, but it's more of a. I'm pretty sure it's for Disney to sell more toys and shit.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
So we're not fully caught up, right? Because Guardians 3, you didn't watch that. That's real good movie. I had my two friends.
You
watch
have so
it.
much anger. It's a real good movie.
It's so good. It's
real good.
It is.
You
it is
ain't
though.
watched it.
It is, and I had my two friends watch it, and I think they really liked it. Me and my friend were quoting the movie for a good 2 months after.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, because it was fun. It was funny. And then after Volume 3, I'm kind of drawing a blank. I don't remember the third movie. Oh yeah, The Marvels. The Marvels.
Yeah. That was a movie.
It's good actually. It's overhated. I mean,
is that with Captain Marvel and
Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and a character you wouldn't know because she was from WandaVision.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think it flopped really hard at the box office because I think no one watched Miss Marvel, and people didn't really like Captain Marvel to begin with. So I can see
Captain Marvel and Miss Marvel.
Oh, we didn't
Women
talk about
characters in male-dominated audiences never do good.
Well, that's not true. That's not fair.
It's mostly true.
That's not fair.
It is mostly true.
I mean,
it's unfortunate. Think about Star Wars. OSHA.
Oh,
Everyone shit on OSHA. Rey Skywalker.
But the Acolyte is different because the Acolyte started off real shit. I'm gonna go what was it? Acolyte didn't really get good until the Stranger started murking people left and right, and then it picked up. It found its footing kind of late into the season, which is why.
But still, you go to the MCU. I mean, the only people? Well, people like Wanda.
Yeah, Wanda.
People love
like
Black
WandaVision.
Widow.
Black Widow. isn't a very good movie, so that's why it got most of its hate. Ray hate is
Loki it deserved.
a little. I think it's mostly unwarranted, but here, okay, actually no, it's unwarranted
Okay, let me hear.
because she a lot of the Mary Sue stuff comes from the fact that she was able to fix something on the Millennium Falcon and Han Solo didn't even know how to do that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then she beat Kylo Ren.
She beat Kylo Ren untrained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's probably other things, but those are the main two, I think.
Yeah.
Right. And
people hate that she just renamed herself to Skywalker.
yeah, but that's different.
That's
That's later.
different.
That's later.
Yeah.
That doesn't even have anything to do with her calling her Mary Sue, right? But like she's like a scavenger, right? She like the first time we see her, I think, is like her like literally like scavenging ships,
On Jakku.
right?
Yeah.
Like this is like I feel like it's pretense knowledge, right? That like yeah, she is good at this, but it's established. You know, it's not I don't know. Like I don't think it's warranted to call her a Mary Sue because she was like established to do something. And then this is the biggest point that I remember all the time is that Kylo Ren was hit by
he got shot by Chewbacca
he got
and throughout
and
the whole fight
yeah.
with Finn. He kept
And
like fucking
earlier
with
in the
his
movie we see just how powerful the bowcaster is because like Han shoots like a stormtrooper with it and he's like, I gotta get me one of these things, right? Like so it established like he's like super
Yeah, he
weak.
got hit by he got
and plus
hit.
she's a fighter, like she has a little bow staff thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like, and then in the Last Jedi, I don't think the argument is like prevalent because
She's trained. Well, she's more trained.
no, it's not really.
No,
She was getting training.
she was getting training.
but
yeah.
she went through more shit that like made her character like more believable. Although she did fight off a whole battalion of like the
Red
guards, the red guards.
That was crazy. And
Yeah.
they're supposed to be like top tier shit,
Yeah.
you know?
So that's a little warranted.
Yeah.
Cause like
It's like you're making her like as powerful as like these other good Jedi Knights, you know? And then I'm like, but how? You know? You're like, it doesn't make any
But
sense.
I mean, like if you're a skilled fighter, I feel like that's
Yeah.
enough. Plus, I mean, I don't think.
I mean, personally, this is my hot take. Like, I honestly didn't think The Rise of Skywalker was that bad.
That is a hot take. Rise of Skywalker is so bad.
I don't think it was horrible. I mean, I watched it once. Yes, do I think there's a lot of bullshit?
Yeah.
Yes. But just like the other stuff other than the plot, it wasn't too
Well,
bad.
I think it's a well-made movie.
Yeah,
It's
I think it was
definitely-
well made.
I think if I rewatched it, I'd probably like with the knowledge and the critique I know now, I'd be like, yeah, this movie's terrible. But when it first came out, I was like, it's not that bad.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe if I watch it now, I've not watched that movie. God,
yeah, I
years.
watched it when it first came out.
years.
And that was.
I watched it a couple months after it came out. It got to when it got to Disney Plus is when I watched it.
It was late 2019, so Mando came out. I was watching Clone Wars for the first time. Jedi Fallen Order came out, and I was loving that. Right, so I was
Still haven't beat that
Battlefront
game.
2 was getting its still had service going and was kind of at its peak. So that era was huge for Star Wars, and I was very excited for Rise of Skywalker. And I got in that theater and watched it. Maybe not opening day, probably not, but it was
Probably
close.
the same weekend.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, my experience watching it the first time, but it's also because I knew the bullshit. I knew like what happened, and I knew the bullshit.
all I knew was that Palpatine somehow returned.
Yeah, but like I
Somehow.
knew Ray had like
Somehow
force
Palpatine
healing.
returned.
I mean, Kylo
I
and
know.
Ray kissing it was funny.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was post that. I was so invested into like videos of people rewriting the movie, or
Really?
like talking about what the movie was originally gonna be, and I do like that. a lot more because obviously there are huge problems with the plot. My
I can't remember. I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember. I know. I just remember I actually liked it initially, but I can't really remember
Yeah.
too much of the plot.
It's okay.
I mean, it was years ago.
We're locked in.
Yeah.
I'm enlightened. I don't know about you. You're not yet.
I'm not what?
Enlightened.
Enlightened.
Yeah. On how
No.
just terrible.
This is like this has been 45 minutes of me getting like shit on for like not watching anything.
I'm not
This is a
shitting on
very
you.
degrading podcast.
I'm just like I need to. I'm trying to understand. Trying to, because this
I
coming
don't
from
know. It's because all right, but if I'm cozying up. Forget this.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't watching anything. Like throughout that whole time period, I wasn't watching anything. I wasn't going to the movies. I wasn't watching shows in my free time.
What were you doing?
I don't know. I can't remember.
What do you do with your free time?
What did I used to do? When was that? This is like time in high school.
It's like
This is what I did in high school. I used to train a lot because I was a wrestler. I was a wrestler. I was an athlete. I was a full-time active athlete.
That does take up a lot of time.
And I was wrestling all the time. When I used to run track, I used to play basketball. On top of that, I used to box and I used to do MMA. Like I think I'd rather did things like that.
Really?
Like honestly.
So that's all you did?
I don't know if that's all I did. I mean,
You don't know?
I can't remember. For context, last year in 2024, in the 4-month span, I got 2 concussions. It's hard for me to remember things.
That's fair.
Yeah, I got 2 concussions in a 4-month span.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was rough. And yeah, but anyways,
So you're blaming me on your concussions then?
No, I honestly I can't remember the fuck I was doing. Like in my free time, I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
Really?
I mean,
Well, could not.
I had a girlfriend at the time.
Yeah.
I was in a long relationship.
Yeah.
That could have also taken up a lot of my time.
That's true.
Like, so like during that time period, I mean, if we go to like you dated your ex-girlfriend for about like 8 months.
A whole year.
Oh, a year? Like a year? Oh yeah, a year. You guys eclipsed a year. My relationship started when I was in 6th grade, and it didn't end until a fuck ton later. But so that could have been a lot of things too. Like that's what I was doing in my free time.
Even in like my time with her, it's like we watched
No,
stuff
exactly.
together.
I didn't have that. I haven't had that, dude. My girlfriend did not give a shit about. And if I did watch shows, it was shows that more she liked. Like, that's why I got into BoJack because she liked things like that and other shit. Like, what else did I watch? I mean, I watched Big Mouth, but that was like an inconsistent thing.
Bro.
What else did I watch? Fuck, I think that was it. I don't know. I don't know what else I watched.
See,
No, but like if we did watch
ex-
shows or movies and shit, they weren't never my thing. And the thing is that like I always did like Star Wars, Marvel, and shit like that. And I could not talk about to her ever. She would never get it. She would never understand it.
I couldn't date someone like that. It'd be impossible for me because that's again I've established.
Yeah, because like dude, like
this is like most of what I like think about and talk about.
Yeah, like yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know that. Like being around you for like almost a year now.
Yeah, and I got opinions too.
Yeah, you got opinions. It's not like you just know about. You got opinions about all this shit.
Yeah.
And the thing is that like your ex-girlfriend did watch those things, and you guys like went to go watch these movies together and watch these shows together, and shit like that. And I never had that. Like I couldn't. And I think
maybe that I guess that explains it.
I mean, honestly, yeah, because like. If I was doing free time, I was probably with her. I was probably like, and then,
yeah.
What else would I be doing?
Mm-hmm.
And it was I don't know. I went through a lot of change and a lot of shit like that, like during my high school years, especially like my junior year, leading into my senior year. And like my senior year, I didn't really watch any shows. Either I was wrestling, and I did theater. And I had to do both at the same time. I watched one show. I watched BoJack Horseman. I don't regret it at all. Yeah. But could I have watched something else with that time? Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, when did I finish BoJack? I don't even remember.
How long is BoJack?
BoJack? Isn't it 6 seasons, I think? I think it's 6 seasons. I watched it. God, it took me a minute. It took me a minute to finish it.
I don't know much about it. Only like
I think you would like
rehab was supposed to be a fresh start. Cause
I think you'd like it. I mean, Luck says it's overrated,
really.
but I like BoJack.
I've seen clips. It looks a little too miserable for me. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does get fucked up,
Yeah.
but like I was invested in. I genuinely enjoyed it.
I don't do miserable a lot. I'm a very happy-go-lucky guy.
Yeah,
That's why JJK. I couldn't finish that shit because that shit's just dark and
Yeah.
sad. And like,
I mean, I
gory.
also had periods where I was watching anime and shit like that too. So I did prefer to watch things like that over like these other things, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That didn't last too long. Especially during those. The thing is that like it was like post 2020 things, especially 2020 Star Wars, is where like I was not watching. I was only really watching the films.
Yeah. You watched Rebels, right? Rebels concluded right before that, right? Though.
Star Wars Rebels?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I watched Star Wars twice. I watched Star Wars Rebels front and back twice.
Really?
Yeah.
I couldn't even get through halfway through the second season.
I watched Star Wars Rebels front and back twice. Actually, it was great. And the thing is, I watched Star Wars Rebels on cable the first time.
Damn.
So I was waiting for it 7:00 on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday.
That's dedication.
I think it was Wednesday. 7:00 Wednesday. Disney XD. I was there. I was watching it all the time. And that's how I watched it the first time. Did I miss an episode here and there? Yes. But then actually no, I didn't. I don't think I did. Because I remember my rewatch of it, I remember everything.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if I missed that. I don't think I may have, but I don't know. But I did. That's the first house I watched it the first time, because Disney Plus wasn't a thing back then.
Yeah, it's true.
So then when Disney Plus
was
was a
that
thing,
shit up on demand or what? Reruns.
huh?
I see you gotta put that shit up on demand or reruns.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
God, demand.
Yeah. I never even
Kids
put it
these
on
days
demand.
don't know about demand, bro.
On demand.
On demand, bro.
God, on demand is amazing,
Yeah.
dude. I remember when I used to find like a free movie on demand. Oh, it was great.
Peak.
I still have Spectrum to this day.
Demand pissed me off because I'd want to most things I wanted to watch was like binging like cartoons that I haven't wasn't able to keep up with, and they'd never have all the episodes,
Yeah.
and it's like, well,
Yeah.
what are we doing?
One of those was like Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon
Yeah.
would never have all the episodes.
They would never have all of them.
I tried watching Ninjago a lot. Never
Really?
got- yeah. I never grew up with Star Wars. My dad watched the Clone Wars, and I was
Really?
like, that's cool, but I didn't watch it.
I think I grew up with it for the most part.
Yeah. Because I remember one day I'm like, Father, I want to watch the Star Wars movies. Let's watch the Star Wars movies. And we started from episode 1 and we went all the way to 6.
Really?
And then I think we watched Force Awakens because it just came out.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so
I was so excited for Force Awakens.
When
Force Awakens
no hype
came
for
out?
it whatsoever.
I was so scared of watching Force Awakens to the point where I was like, I don't want to watch it.
Why?
I used to be like that when I used to watch movies. I don't know why. When I was younger, Force Awakens came out 2017, I think. No,
2015.
15. Yeah, you're right, 15. Yeah, 15. So
It's like fourth grade, I
2015,
think.
I was, how old was I? I was 10 years old. I was 10 years old when Force Awakens came out.
Mm.
Like, I was sitting in a Studio Movie Girl. Do you have Studio Movie Girl where you at? You know what that is?
Mm.
It's basically like a movie theater that you can order like restaurant style food.
Yeah, I don't think we
Like,
had that.
it's like a restaurant style. So like instead of getting popcorn and shit, you get like a whole ass burger.
Dang.
You can get a
I
steak
think there's
and a
something-
ribeye.
I think there's something like that was maybe,
Uh-huh.
but I don't think it was like to that kind of level where it's like, good quality food.
Yeah, but ow, I poked myself. Oh, my mustache poked me.
No. Kiss your boo boo. Kiss your boo boo. Kiss your boo boo.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, like so I was in a Studio Movie Girl. I was eating potato skins because these have these like baked potato skins. I was at a bar. It was because I could sit at the bar. I was gonna drink anything, but we were waiting before and we already bought a ticket. And I'm like, we're gonna get appetizers and shit like that. It's so cool. It's expensive as hell,
Really?
but it's really good.
Yeah. That sounds real
But you can
fancy.
get like $5 tickets on Tuesdays.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well.
So yeah, but I was there. I was watching it, not watching. I was about to watch it, and you could see like the TV that has like the Force Awakens on it, like like how every movie has.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, like I'm so scared. Like I'm so scared. Like, I don't know why. I was so scared to watch Force Awakens.
Really?
And even in the theater, I was like,
What the fuck?
dude, I don't know why. And I used to be like that
That's
for like
so
a lot
weird.
of movies. I mean, I have ADD,
Yeah.
but
But
I don't-
I don't see why that would correlate.
I don't know. But the thing is, I don't do that now.
Maybe.
I used to get nervous to watch movies all the time.
Really.
All the time.
I just.
But in my mind, I remember that same day, I was telling myself, I'm like, it's a movie. It's not real.
Yeah.
It's not.
Are you just
it's
like
a movie.
Preemptively invested
I
in the
guess.
characters?
I don't
Like
know.
you're scared of like seeing
that
what's
something's gonna happen to these characters.
Yeah.
Like when I used to watch Transformers, like I was scared to watch Transformers 5.
Yeah.
Like it was the last night. I think it's called like
Yeah.
the last night.
It's the last night. I
And
think. Or. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the fourth
T-
one is
TK
something.
yeah,
TLK.
TLK. Yeah, TLK.
Yeah.
I just remember the initials. But yeah, like I was scared as hell to watch that. Like I don't like those movies where I was like franchises I was really invested in. I was just always really scared to watch them. And I don't know, maybe it's because I had like attachment to something, and that I was
feel like that's the
scared that it
only
was something
explanation.
was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because that's what I get scared of, like something is gonna happen. But in my mind, I'm like, this already happened. Like that's why I keep telling myself, like I was like, this is done. Like
Yeah.
the movie's done.
Yeah.
Like this is what's happened.
Yeah.
you
You
just
dumb
gotta
little
look at
kid.
it.
The movie's done. You fucking idiot. You
Huh?
dumb little shit.
Like I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, man. But that's how I used to be, and that's what my experience
That's so
watching The Force Awakens. And yeah, I don't even remember what I thought about it.
Yeah.
Like honestly, that
I-
was 10 years ago.
I didn't watch it till like probably much later after it came out.
Really?
Yeah, so I do remember I did dress up as Kylo Ren for
Really?
Halloween because I had the long hair. I was like,
Oh shit.
I'm like this is sick, you know. I had the little toy lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do it again. It looked really good.
Oh, fucking hell. Dude.
Stop pulling on your mustache.
I'm not
man.
pulling on my mustache.
What are you
I was
doing?
rubbing my nose.
You're rubbing your nose.
And this.
How do you
Ow.
fuck up?
Ow. Guys, why did my mustache hurt?
Beyond cooked. I want
Anyways.
you.
Yeah, but fuck, man. I don't know what happened. I just trimmed it yesterday.
The girl.
I just trimmed it yesterday.
Imagine.
Anyways, but I think one of the reasons why. Okay, so like what you said you got invested when you were way later. When later,
Mm.
and maybe that's why I'm not as invested now.
Because you were.
Because I started when I was a kid. Like
Yeah.
I was like 5 or 6 years old, and I got introduced to Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I watched Attack of the Clones. I think Attack of the Clones was one of the first things I watched
Oh, you poor soul.
when I was. I actually don't think Attack of the Clones is that bad.
I
Is
I,
the
re-
acting
I rewatched it a couple weeks ago.
really?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I hate it.
Why?
I hate Attack of the Clones so much. I
Tell me.
don't. It's harder to explain because. No, actually, it's the CGI is atrocious.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
Other
The
than that,
writing is atrocious. Okay.
dialogue-
What? Listen. Sit down and listen to me when I say this. What's his name? Count Dooku. Sorry. Darth Sidious, Chancellor Palpatine, sends Count Dooku, who sends Jango Fett, who sends a shapeshifter, who
sends a little worm.
robot, who sends 2 little bugs to go kill Padme, and then instead of like I don't know killing the Jedi or something, he kills Jango Fett, comes back, kills the shapeshifter, and fucks off. And
Okay.
it's more of a problem with the prequels in general because I feel like any person with a working brain can objectively say the prequels are not good movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When we rewatched Revenge of the Sith, I was like, "Yo, this is low-key cheeks, bro."
exactly.
Like,
But
this is-
I love the prequels
I
except for
love
Attack of
them.
Clones.
but to like, dude,
Yeah,
I
because I
can't
think
sit here and
meme
act like it's
culture is
amazing.
definitely tainted our view. Like if
No, not even meme culture. I'm not even talking about meme culture. They're just not.
no, I'm
good
saying like meme
movies.
culture has made it seem better than
Oh,
what
yeah.
it is.
Yeah, meme culture definitely makes me like, Revenge of the Sith is a great movie.
Yeah.
It's the best Star Wars movie.
And also we've been spoiled because we've gone to watch, well, maybe not for everyone, but most of the Clone Wars, right?
Yeah.
Because you haven't finished it, right?
I've watched most of the Clone Wars.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like we're spoiled because you have all this like existing knowledge of the Clone Wars and all the heavy lifting it kind of did. But when the prequels came out, it's like, that was
Yeah,
it.
when you compare the Clone Wars to any of the prequels, oh my god, it wipes that shit.
Yeah, and but it
horribly.
makes it better. It makes it better. That's why I genuinely think if we had like a Clone Wars type show for the sequel trilogy, like people would look a lot
Mhm.
better upon the sequel trilogy.
Mhm.
Like if we got a movie from The Last Jedi to The Rise of Skywalker and kind of built up those characters like dynamics with each other more,
Mhm.
it'd be a lot better. It'd be a lot
I
better.
think so too.
Yeah,
Because then it would make more sense.
exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Attack on Clones though. I don't I should have wrote this down honestly
God.
because it just like the plot makes no sense, which is also a problem with the Phantom Menace. But here's the kicker.
True.
Here's the
I
kicker.
do, yes.
I love the Phantom Menace and I hate Attack of the Clones, which is weird because it should be the other way around. Because Attack of the Clones is definitely more interesting. Like it has more going on.
Yeah.
It has much more going on. It's like Phantom Menace is just Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan fucking about.
Fucking,
and
yeah.
just
Yeah.
not emoting, not expressing feelings to each other, just talking about the plot, what's
Yeah,
what's
like what we're
happening
gonna go
around
do.
them, and then what they're gonna go do.
Yeah.
And it's
and
like-
let's go swim with Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah, let's go swim with Jar Jar. And I'm
Yeah.
like, and I don't even find Jar Jar atrocious like many people do. Right?
People find Jar
'Cause,
Jar atrocious, like,
yeah,
badly,
people
man?
hate Jar Jar. Do you not
Motherfuckers just
notice?
got, dude. I ain't gonna lie, dude. Star Wars fans are so insufferable. It's insane.
Well, yeah, yeah.
God, like they piss me off so bad. Nothing you'll ever do. They will worship the shit out of George Lucas, even though George Lucas
Made the prequel trilogy.
the prequel trilogy. Dude,
Yeah,
the prequels are so bad.
yeah, but we love them.
Like if you watch episode 3 without having your dick in your hands, this shit's horrible.
It
Like
is.
it's not good.
Well, I think okay,
No, it's not horrible, but I mean like the writing,
yeah.
the dialogue.
George
acting.
Lucas is.
Oh my god, the acting is
I don't think
Acting's
it's.
not
I don't think it's the acting, because you got to think the dialogue, like you have to work around that.
that's true.
And
That's
Hayden
true.
Christensen has shown and
Yeah,
what's his name, Ewan McGregor, like they've shown
Ewan,
that they can
Ewan
take
McGregor
the
did.
character
Yeah.
and do good with it.
Yeah.
It's just under George Lucas's directing. Like
Actually, I don't even think it was a director. Wasn't he? Isn't he
pretty
just a
sure.
producer?
I'm pretty sure he was director for all three of them.
Was he director?
I'm pretty sure. I don't, cause I know the original trilogy.
He was not director.
He wasn't
He wasn't
director.
of any of them.
Yeah.
Are you sure he didn't let J.J. Abrams
I
direct
don't
him? I think J.J. Abrams directed.
didn't do shit for prequels. I don't think.
Did he?
No, he did
Let's find this out.
He did only. Yeah, he did a sequel trilogy. What was good, right?
Yeah, it was directed by George Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the OT?
Huh?
So what about OT? Are you sure? I feel like he did. A New Hope. Because I know someone good did Empire. That's why Empire's
J.J.
the
Abrams
best.
did Empire, I think. No, it wasn't.
JJ's not that old, bro.
No, JJ's name not it. Yeah, it was Irvin. Yeah, Irvin. I remember Irvin.
Yeah. Did he do? Who did Return of the Jedi?
Return of the Jedi was Richard Marquand. Yeah, J.J. Abrams not that. I'm fucking
Damn.
stupid. This podcast is gonna get me so much hate. God.
I hope everyone hates you. after this.
Who? JJ directed something under George Lucas, didn't he?
No.
Are you
no.
sure?
He did.
I remember he said something.
No. I would know. Because there's not much things.
Yeah, J.J. Abrams is like young though. He's only
Yeah, and he did Star Trek before he did Star Wars, but he only did
Yeah, he did do Star Trek.
He
He did direct all 3 of the sequel trilogy.
No, Ryan Johnson did Last Jedi.
Well, he's credited for all of them.
Well, producer, because
Oh yeah, he ended up producing it.
because technically
Yeah, I know Ryan Johnson. Yeah.
Because I think he was executive producer at least because
Yeah, I know. Ryan Johnson did the Last Jedi.
yeah.
But
We're running out of time.
are we?
Yeah, but I will say, I think The Last Jedi is not that bad.
I don't think it's that bad either. I think I've
Really?
rewatched The Last Jedi like 3 times.
I haven't watched it in a minute. I need to. I've been getting through the Star Wars movies. I told you I watched Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
I watched we watched Revenge of the Sith first, right? I've been going in weird order, and then I watched New Hope the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and then I watched Empire
Empire's good. I actually
with
really
my
fuck
friends
Empire.
before I left. Empire's probably the best Star Wars movie.
I think it's probably the best too.
Yeah.
I've seen it like 3 or 4 times. I think I've seen it like 3 times. I've seen Empire.
Actually, my opinion kind of changed a little. I think A New Hope. I think they're on the same level, because
I think Empire is better than New Hope.
I just like, my problem with Empire is that the pacing is kind of weird, because it really is like Battle Hoth, and then for the next rest of the movie it's we follow Han and Leia, and we follow Luke,
Mm-hmm.
and then Cloud City, and it's
Yeah.
like it's a strange way to go about the plot, I think, and it feels.
But I feel like tons of movies do that. Tons of movies.
It feels I don't know. It just feels different, because A New Hope is like it's like classic hero's journey, and it's
It's you see Luke and then you see the Empire.
yeah.
You see Luke and then you see the Empire.
It's like it's a good way of like I think the plot overall of A New Hope is better, right? And they're still figuring out the visual effects, so Empire looks 10 times better than A New Hope. Right?
Yeah, Empire looks so much better.
Yeah, they
so much
they
better
honed
than
it
New
in
Hope.
real hard,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I also think that's why I think it's also better, because I'm like the VFX
Yeah, it's
or
definitely-
practicals, like everything.
and
is
it's
way
just
better.
directed better in general.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I think like from from like a logistical standpoint, Empire it like tops A New Hope easily, but
Like the plot of A New Hope is better for you.
I think a plot of New Hope that's Star Wars, like like
honestly.
the original movie
Yeah.
is Star Wars. There's no A New Hope. It's Star Wars.
That is Star Wars. Yeah, you're right.
And-
That's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah, I think.
Oh my god, my leg is so messed up right now.
Yeah, this thing is like fucking itchy, dude.
I think it's just
Our
a
couch
bite.
really sucks.
Yeah, my skin
It's
isn't actually
irritating
touching.
the hell out of my skin, honestly. I'm
Right.
never wearing shorts on this podcast again.
Never again. No, not your legs. No,
No,
you
I'm
can't
not
get rid of
showing. I'm not showing my legs anymore.
Please.
No, because these are
You know
so
what?
uncomfortable.
You know what? We're ending it then.
Okay.
No more podcasts.
We're not gonna. The Waning Oak Show lasted 2 episodes.
Waning Oak Show. That's 2 episodes. Yeah,
Um,
I think we reached our time limit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
we
it's
really went
11:42.
on. We really went on for just Star Wars.
This
and
is
Marvel.
literally what we just want to do. We literally just said, "What'd you say?
Yeah.
Let's get to know each other more."
Yeah,
That was the goal of this episode. We just said,
because we did record the last one, and we kind of treaded over our lives, and I'm like, well, what's there to talk about?
"We're gonna talk about other stuff."
I think we're just gonna get. I was like, let's get more into our like the filmmaking process of our last movies.
Maybe
And
you
then-
guys will see that eventually.
But then like we kind of covered that in the last episode, not with
But we not
not
in
with
depth.
detail.
Not in
Yeah,
detail.
not with depth, but like generally, and I'm like, nah, this is better. This is a better
Yeah,
palate
it
cleanser.
was a real yap. I can't remember how. I barely looked over here.
Exactly.
I looked over here one time to check the time.
I was
or
glued.
twice.
Yeah, I look over every once in a while because I'm like, hey, what's going on over there?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, guys, this is episode 2.
Episode 2.
Oh,
I'm
God,
real
this is
proud.
gonna give me so much hate, man. All right, guys. So this is my commitment to you guys. Okay, guys. Before I leave, this is my commitment to you guys. Me and Hunter are gonna watch shit. I'm gonna watch it on my own time. Okay, I don't even want to say that.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that. I don't think people watching would have as much of a
Anyways, I'm about to finish Clone Wars season 7. I just got one episode to get through.
yeah. We already kind of alluded to that because I was like, some of us have watched most of the Clone Wars.
Yeah. I've watched most of the Clone Wars. I watched it scattered as hell. I watched like most of season 4 before I even watched like season 2.
Damn. I mean, the magic of Clone Wars is you can watch it however the fuck you want. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But also, like, I'm gonna like smite you for not watching it because all of it's peak, except for the one droid arc.
Except for what?
The one droid arc.
The droid
You know what I'm
arc?
talking about? Mm-hmm.
Which one?
With R2 and the other astromechs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, that dog shit.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Clone Wars season 7. Only the last
You wanna give a quick
3
review?
episodes are good.
Yep, it's true. 4 actually. You haven't finished it yet, have you?
No, but I know the last
episode
episode's gonna be better than
Yeah.
whatever the fuck. I mean, the other arc,
Bad Batch arc.
yeah, the Bad Batch arc was pretty good.
Yeah, it's just the middle arc.
It's
I told you,
literally-
I was like, dude,
It's
you can
just
skip
that
it.
trace.
You can skip it, and you need nothing. But most people
You
agree with
literally
that.
don't need to know how Ahsoka got to Bo-Katan. Who the fuck cares? She's with her now.
Yeah.
They're going to get Maul. But you knew that anyways. You knew that going into the Clone Wars that,
If you
that
watch the trailer, you already
Ahsoka was gonna go fight Maul.
knew it. Yeah.
So why the fuck do you care how she got there? And she didn't get there in no special way. You knew she was gonna go back.
Yeah.
But
Guys,
yeah,
that's the podcast.
Trace.
That's the podcast.
Yeah.
We gotta end it.
We gotta end it.
Can't keep going. We can't keep going.
You're right. I know, but I am ending it. I'm just saying, this is my commitment to you guys.
Commitment.
I'm going to watch a lot of shit with Hunter when I can. It's not my cup of tea to sit down and watch things.
Yeah. But
I'd rather do a podcast, honestly. Or I don't know.
but it's nice to be enlightened, especially in
It
something
is.
you.
I want to watch Mando
You like-
first.
Yeah, Mando.
I want to watch Mando.
Mando's really good.
This
Plus,
is the
if
way.
we're filmmakers. Like, what's being a filmmaker if you're not gonna watch stuff?
Oh, I never explained this in the first podcast about how we'll get into that later.
Yeah,
About how I got into filmmaking.
that's true.
Didn't even
But we're
explain.
filmmakers now.
Yeah, we're filmmakers now, but I didn't know where I was gonna be.
Yeah.
Anyways, fellas,
That's the end
have
of
a
it.
good night or day or morning,
Whatever
whenever
you're
the hell
doing.
you're watching.
We
It's 11
appreciate
o'clock.
you listening all the way through.
Yeah, if you did, I hope you guys did. 'Cause-
Type a skibidi riz in chat if you got all the way back here, or unsubscribe if you didn't like that,
If you absolutely hate us, put a
or
dislike.
if you're not subscribed, subscribe please.
Yeah, we'd love that.
Waning Hooks is gonna up
If
there.
you guys have any suggestions about what you want us to talk about, feel free to comment whatever the hell, man. We'd love to. As you can see, we're just yappers. We yap for about
that,
3
because
hours,
the first
4 hours.
podcast I was like, damn, like we're like, it was kind of a slog, and then we just went on this one. It feels good.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to do the second one, because I knew we were gonna hit a better flow.
Yeah.
The river speaks of your flow. Bye everyone.